Guys, what the actual F is going on? So if you have been living under a rock, I'm here to tell you that Vegeta finally got Super Saiyan 3. Finally, like, whoop-de-doo, right? That makes me like a little curious about how he got it, what take place, what transpired. And even though we're probably not going to get like a lot of details about how he got the transformation, we can actually really speculate what led up to it, why he decided not to use the form ever again, and is he going to use the form ever again? Probably not. But I think it's a fun video, and I know I've been very busy lately, and I wanted to drop this video as soon as it comes out, but I was working on that Toji video, so hey, let's get it, right? Hit that intro.
It will take more than head games to stop me. You may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps: his pride!
Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. What needs to be explained? Now, in order to understand Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and explain Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, I have to talk about Super Saiyan 3 itself. Super Saiyan 3 is basically just the third transformation of the original Super Saiyan transformations in the Z timeline, like literally the Z era of the story. But Super Saiyan 3 is, you know, very powerful, even in Dragon Ball Z standards. Dragon Ball has been continuously giving out stories, giving out transformations. So now Super Saiyan 3 is really relevant. But back then it was very powerful. Do not let it fool you. Do not let the uselessness of the form fool you. Super Saiyan 3 is very useful. It gave the ability of Gotenks to rip through the dimension, a hole through the dimension. It gave him enough power to do that. Super Saiyan 3 gave enough power to Goku so he can be able to fend off Super Buu, Buu-Tanks, Buu-Han, well, probably not Buu-Han, but Buu-Tanks, definitely, and Kid Buu. So, why are we not seeing it no more? And why do Vegeta got it now? Let me put it in a way that you understand. Dragon Ball Daima took place 1 year after the death of Kid Buu. At the end of Z, 10 years after the death of Kid Buu. You really think in that 10 years, Vegeta did not achieve Super Saiyan 3? It makes no sense. If Gotenks defused, Goten and Trunks saw it one time, maybe two, one time, and they achieved it in the hyperbolic, you can actually give the argument that they actually did this in a hyperbolic time chamber, but one time, they saw it one time and they did it pulling out of their butts. You think Vegeta couldn't do that? Like, it just makes no sense of why he did not have the form. Those are kids. Even if you make the argument that they was fused, those are kids. So, like, why? Why do he not have it? It just made no sense at all. So, to make better understanding of this light, you got to understand that Vegeta was there when Goku used Super Saiyan 3. He was there for the pros and the cons. Super Saiyan 3 is not supposed to be used for long, extended fights. The way that the Saiyans are progressing now, they love to fight. They love to just challenge their opponents. We see this in Super. Goku did not fight Zamasu in Super Saiyan 3. He fought him in Super Saiyan 2. Goku did not fight Goku Black in Super Saiyan 3. He fought him in Super Saiyan 2. He clearly could have beaten Zamasu if he really wanted to. He clearly could have beaten Goku Black at that time if he really wanted to. He had the power to, but he did not. That's the point. Because they love fighting, and that's why Super Saiyan 3 is so irrelevant nowadays. Because Super Saiyan 3 is meant to finish fights is not meant to have a prolonged battle. We've seen this with Gotenks when he fought Super Buu. We've seen this with Blue Tanks too. We saw it with Blue Tanks. He became Pickle. I don't know. He became. No, matter of fact, I'm gonna call him a Yoshi. He became a Majin Yoshi. He became a Yoshi. I used this word. Anyways, he became Piccolo for a little minute before getting Buhan. Before he got Buhan. So now we see it. We see why Super Saiyan 3 is not so useful now, because the way that they love to fight. That explains why Vegeta never used the form. Understand that Vegeta is more of a smart fighter than we give him credit for. He did achieve Super Saiyan grade 3, but never used it because he knew the flaws with the form. So therefore, he just stuck with Super Saiyan grade 2. That's probably what he decided to do here. He knew the flaws of Super Saiyan 3, and he probably knew he was never going to get over that hurdle. So he just powered up from Super Saiyan 2. And you can make the argument that they could have, really gotten used to the forms and stuff like that. But by the time they get used to this form and stuff like that, they already had the God forms. So that explains why he never used it. Now, it explains why he got it but never used it. That's another speculation. I do believe that Vegeta is very prideful. It's a pride thing. If Goku can do it, he can do it too. That's how he always thought. And even in Z, that's how he always thought. When he went to space to go ahead and train to become a Super Saiyan, he knew in the back of his mind he was always going to be able to catch up to Kakarot, because Kakarot is a Saiyan and he's a Saiyan too. He achieved Super Saiyan. When Goku actually went into Ultra Instinct, he tried to go into Ultra Instinct himself. Why? Because if Goku can do it, I can do it too. When Goku went to get the God form, the Super Saiyan God ritual, he left Goku behind and trained with Whis behind Goku back. Achieved the form. If Goku can do it, I can do it too. That's literally one of the things that really motivates him. Is Goku getting farther than him. If Goku going farther than him, then he's definitely going to want to catch up to him. Which is why he tried to go into Ultra Instinct. He sat there and got his butt whooped. He got punched in the face like a couple of times. He sat there allowing him to punch him in the face a couple of times because he thought that he can go Ultra Instinct. That's literally word for word, bar for bar. It's really that. Vegeta is a very complicated person, but he's a very smart fighter as well. By the time the God forms, by the time Super Broly, by the time Dragon Ball Super Manga, the Moral arc, the Granola arc, it's no need. Vegeta already now have Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue Evolve, and Ultra Ego. So it's basically, it's useless. You basically really never seen the form in Super. Goku used it about 3 times. 2, he was showing off. 1, he did it accidentally. I'm using that word lightly. Accidentally, I believe it was flexing on Kel and Caulifla. I believe so. But he used it 3 times in Super. Maybe more in the filler arcs, but 3 in the main timeline. He never used it against Zamasu. He never used it against Goku Black. And he never used it in the Tournament of Power survival arc. And he never used it in the Universe 6 tournament. He never used it. So the form is basically useless just because the way that they love to fight. The form is not built for combat. It's built for you to end fights, which is why it's useless. You got better forms now. You got better forms to manage your power now. And that's basically how it is. He probably wanted to go into Super Saiyan 2 and power that form up because Super Saiyan 2 is basically just have no flaws. It really has no flaws. But that's my speculation. Like I said, everybody, this is speculation. A lot of this stuff you can track back into the manga, but a lot of it is still pure speculational. Y'all let me know down in the comments if y'all really feeling this video, if y'all really want to see more of me explaining stuff. But man, it's 2025. I'm getting a lot more subscribers, and we're gonna do some great things. I promise that. I promise that we're gonna do some great things, man. And I'm really humble. So, what's the next video? I don't know. You tell me. Y'all have a great day. I'll be out.